Hey everyone, Combo here, back with another Empires and Puzzles video. And today we have the Gem Summon Challenge back in the game. This is the first time that we've got the opportunity to do the Gem Summon Challenge with items instead of heroes. So as you can see, these are the 10 possible items that you could get if you pull 10 heroes with gems. So you can do a 10 times pull in a few different portals, which I'll take a look at in a moment, but you could get 3 alpha ethers, and then there's 4 different portals that you can get 7 pulls from. There's the wilderness portal, the tower coin portal, the pickup summon portal, and then also the Untold Tales portal, which right now we are in Untold Tales 1, which I would recommend saving those coins for Untold Tales 2 when they come back with that portal, and probably wait until we get the next set of costumes for that is what I plan on doing if I happen to pull those. And then we've also got the opportunity to get 1 golden emblem, 2 epic tomes of experience, an experience booster, the 3 epic hero tokens, or 50 loot tickets. Obviously the top 5 on the top are the best options that you could get, but the other ones, I mean, they're kind of like a free item that you get if you were going to do pulls anyway. Should you do pulls if you weren't going to? I mean, obviously that's up to you depending on how many gems you have. And then also there is a gem offer for alliances where if you get, I think it's like 1,400 gems for $10, and all of your alliance mates get 100 gems. So that comes out to like 2,900 plus 1,400 is 4,300 gems for $10, which obviously is very good if you look at that from a full alliance perspective. All right, let's go take a look at the portals that are currently available for the Gem Summon Challenge. We've got the Wilderness Summon, which has 3 of the Wildcats as featured heroes with the new hero Vernix, and then there's also Thaffer, which is on a lot of people's defenses, so that is a very good hero. And then also Stravia, and then Wusong, who is the newest hero from the Outlaws of Liangshan family, which is part of the War of 3 Kingdoms portal. And then, and actually, that would cost you 3,400 gems to do a 10 times pull for that. The next portal that you could do is the Tower Summon, which has a brand new featured hero, Ragrim, who is really good. He is a hero that gives growth for attack and defense for all allies. He also heals for 65% for 1 ally with the lowest remaining health, and then 45% for all. But before he even does all of that, he destroys all fiends from all allies and damages mega fiends. So he is a really good hero, pretty much a fiend killer, which is very good for the veggies that are out in the game right now. There's also a new costume for Camilla, which is an okay hero. I did a hero review on both of those heroes a couple days ago, I think. And then Lily is the other feature hero for the Magic Tower Summon portal. There's also the Sanguine Summon, which is a very good one also. There is lower pull rates for the featured heroes at 0.6%, then 1.9% for all other heroes. But when you pull one of the 3 featured heroes, Guillemette, Elizabeth de Tulleres, I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that, or Ludovico, they actually come fully ascended at 4.80, so that's obviously a huge bonus for that. That would cost you 3,900 gems to do a 10 times pull, and I didn't look at the tower pull, 3,000 gems to do one for that. And then there's also the seasonal summon for the Halloween portal that we have going on right now. It is only 2,600 gems for this, so if you're looking for a value of a portal to do gem summons pulls for, this would be a good one. But honestly, I feel like the heroes that are in the other portals, the featured heroes, they are much better than what we have here with Costume Edwin. There's also Hortensia, who is a newer hero, so she's pretty good. And then Costume Alucard, who is pretty decent also. There's the Untold Tales Summon, which again has no new heroes, would cost you 3,000 gems. We've got Costume Medea, Costume Spartoy, and Costume Domiventus. All 3 of them are very good heroes, but they're not new. They've been out for a pretty long time. So personally, I would recommend holding on to any gems and not doing it for this portal rather, and maybe doing it for a different portal. And then there's also the pickup summon with Dolores and Atwood as the featured heroes. It would cost you 2,600 gems to do for that. So that's a good value also. If you were looking for value from the gem pulls that you were doing, I would recommend doing that one over the seasonal summon. And then that is it for the portals that you can do. So as far as what I am going to be doing today for my 10 times pull, I'm looking at either the Sanguine Summon, which does have a higher gem requirement, but those 3 heroes, in my opinion, are very good. And if I can pull one of them and have them fully send it at 4.80, that would be pretty huge. Guilliman's been kind of annoying to go up against, honestly, because of the fact that she deals damage to all, and then all allies are immune to negative mana effects for 4 turns. But this last part, for the next 4 turns, deals 135% damage to all enemies marked with a Blood Lily at the end of each turn. That damage comes out to about 500 to 600, which does add up and can be annoying. I went up against one defense that had 2 of her at both of the flanks, and she was pretty annoying to go up against. Elizabeth is a minion summoner who looks really good, and then Ludovico is a healer, a fast speed healer, cleric class, a great class, also has the Fiend Resist, Ether Power, and so does Elizabeth, actually. So both of them look really good. Guilliman looks really good. So I think this is the one that I am going to do my 10 times pull in to see if I can get lucky and get one of those top items from the Gem Summon Challenge. All right, I am going to see if we can find 2 colors of the same. Actually, we've got Edwin and Hortensia. So let's put the image right here in the middle and let's do my 10 times pull and see if we can get lucky, pull one of the feature heroes. That would be pretty cool. As we start off with Eumachius, the new 3-star. We get Annabelle and her costume, and then we get Jack for our 3rd pull, another Eumachius, Vlad, Eumachius again, Valeria, 4-star, Jack. Not looking good here as we get Goopy. I might have one more pull left, another Jack. And that is going to do it. No legendary heroes. I may have overspent gems and could have done one for 2,600 or 3,000, but I figured I'd take a chance and see if I could get one of the new cool heroes from the Sanguine Summon Portal. All right, now let's go over to the Gem Summon Challenge, and hopefully I get something from that top row. Honestly, I would love the 3 Alpha Ethers, but if I could get some coins for one of those 4 portals on the top, that would also be welcomed. All right, let's see what they give me. And we got loot tickets. That's cool. It is what it is. It's probably the worst item that you could get from that, and I got the worst hero. I feel like in the last Gem Summon Challenge when I got the green hero from the Astral Elves portal. But anyway, it is what it is. Let me know if you decide to do the Gem Summon Challenge this time around. And that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy it or found it helpful. And if you did, hit that like button. Make sure you sub to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next time.